Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Alright, so hello everybody, welcome back to, or not welcome back. Well, I guess, because we did do Sherlock Holmes games before, but this is very clearly a different one, and he looks different and everything. But welcome to Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. So I left it on Young Detective difficulty because I'm not entirely sure what the different things were. Like, I wanted the interactive... Actually, can I show you that from... Oh, look at that, we have different outfits. Huh. Oh, and like hats and everything, eh? Can give him more casual look. I don't know, I like that outfit. Can give him his hat. Glasses. I can give him a mustache. Oh, look at that beard. Oh, black eye, I guess. Oh, and Watson. Weird outfit. Well, let's give him that one. Why not? Anyway. Okay, so that's the Mind Palace. That's our notebook. It's I'm assuming travel map and not actual map. Oh, here we go. Settings. So yeah, if we go to difficulty, you have Young Detective, Master of Deduction, and then Mycroft. But when you go to these, it doesn't, like, some of them are fairly obvious, like interactivity icons and highlight, lockpicking. But then, like, Imagination and Mind Palace, like, normal and challenging. But I don't know what the difference to those are. So, like, here it says you will see interactivity icons for people and items you can interact with. You will receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace and Casebook, and you will be notified when you collected key evidence and all evidence. So, I want the icons and highlighted. I don't really care about the prompts to visit the Mind Palace and Casebook. But being notified when you've collected key evidence and all evidence would be nice. So, like, but I'm assuming that the prompts and the notifications are all in investigative progress notifications, so I have to have all or nothing. And lockpicking skip, I should probably turn off because I think there was I was looking at the achievements, and I'm pretty sure there was one for picking all the locks, but I don't know if that actually, like, I have to pick them or that. So I think I'll just go with this and just turn off the lockpicking skip. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what the difference between normal and challenging Imagination and Mind Palace is. So we'll just leave it on normal and we'll go with this. Or load a save to apply the difficulty settings. Alright. Load the autosave, I guess. But yeah, this is a Sherlock Holmes, like, Lovecraft style game. Okay, well, let's check out the paper. Hold to inspect. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Prince Ilder. Chief among the scandal was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Ilder's personal bodyguard. It was Princess Ilder. I just said Prince last time. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. Promenade? A spokesman for the police assures the advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's club or the fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Okay, and then... Oh, rotate with left stick.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Okay, can I... Oh.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming. I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. A missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
All right. I'm assuming the dustbin is outside. Why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Okay. Oh, and then I can check out these as well. Pin evidence. Put on a... I really don't like any of these hats, including like the standard Sherlock one, so I am going to leave that. Although it's kind of weird that it's all like new again. Let's see, got that. I mean, it's raining outside, right? So I should probably wear either that one or that one. I wonder, because like in the last one of these we played, which was a while ago, maybe, because I think I did 2 of these before. Crime and Punishment and The Devil's Daughter. They had clothing options like this, but it was actual disguises. Oh.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Okay, and why is that in there?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Is it? Okay, left. Okay, clicking the left stick to run.
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here! Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Then why were you saying that?
Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What were today's headlines?
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
So what happened to his newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Sure, now I can take the day off.
Okay, so what did he do to the paper?
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
So, what did he look like?
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
So where was he headed?
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
Okay. Oh, right, that. Who ruined the Strand? Okay. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. Well, I mean, the book, right? I mean, the guy said he was carrying a bunch of books. Oh, okay. I mean, that would make sense, right? The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. Cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Okay, but can I, like... I can't, like, undo them, so I guess that just means that I'm correct? Because in the other ones... Although I guess in the other ones they had... They had some that you could, like, redo and other ones that you couldn't,
Come now,
right?
Mr. Holmes. Murder?
Copy of the
Yes,
Strand
Barnes has
here.
his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get the Strand. Get your copy
Open
of the Strand
casebook
here.
in the evidence bookshop photo by pressing that. Oh. Bookshop photo. Oh, look at that. Wow, that takes up a huge amount of
Get the Strand.
the
Get your copy
screen.
of the Strand here.
Also, that doesn't really help me because I don't, like, Watson said that, like, it was close. It also wasn't clicking in the left sticks. Oh. Excuse me, ma'am.
Are you able to help me?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Okay, that doesn't seem right, but whatever. Oh, there we go. Right trigger runs. Alright, that's the button.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay. Ah, so they're doing that. Alright, I gotta... Nope, that's not it. I gotta unpin this. That's horrendous how much the screen that takes up. Lock and key shop. Alright. Farm fresh. Oh, look at that. Barnes bookshop right there. New books in the store. Observe. So this will be, I'm assuming, more or less the same as it was before. Bags under eyes, effects of overwork. Yeah, this is very similar to the other games. Newspaper ink. I mean, maybe. Sore left leg, leans heavily on his right leg. Oh, there's like little sparkles. Wants to look taller. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a tiny limp, likely the result of an attack. Wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. Okay, so that's the one. And then the other one is Mr. Barnes. The result of long hours of intense work. Not very confident and tries to appear taller. Seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. I mean, it definitely seems more like, I mean, he's a bookstore owner. He was delivering a book. Like, I'm gonna go with workaholic.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself.
You
Why is he
think?
acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Umbrella stand. Oh, he has a dog. Look at that.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Yeah. I was gonna say I can't see what that is, but right, it's the left bumper.
The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Got
I
tilted
could hardly
painting.
imagine anything more macabre.
I mean, I could imagine something more macabre, but I mean, it's definitely a weird painting. It kind of looks like the like one of the places you would go to in a game that has like the dark dimension, you know, kind of like in what was Rebirth, Amnesia Rebirth. Kind of like when you go to the dark dimension and then they just have like weird stone floaty things and whatnot. Oh. Exotic plants. A catalog of exotic plants on Bard's counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. So like cactuses, I guess.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Okay. We've got some over here.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible. In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Anything else here?
The finest view London has to offer.
Okay, as it zooms in on basically the frame in between the windows. Okay, now I'm assuming that if I try and talk to him again, it's just gonna be like,
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
alright, well. I guess we'll go talk to the lady. I mean, she's selling flowers, and there was like a couple flower things there, so.
Hello there.
Oh,
What's your
another
name?
dog.
Lily, I know, not very original. The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
A familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin?
I mean, looks the same.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
I wouldn't say that it was severe. I mean, that's a pretty small crack. Although I don't really
Anything
know
tickle your
how
fancy,
hard it is
Mr.
to crack
Holmes?
that pod, so. Well, let us observe her, shall we? Avoids eye contact or distracted. Unusual for work attire. Wearing makeup. brooch. Oh, honoring a deceased husband. Okay. Oh, stuff on her shoes as well. Change shoes upon arrival. Alright, so Miss Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. Must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself again. Or makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Changed them when she arrived. That one is actually more or less the same. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears the mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mrs. Fleming is still reeling from her tragic loss. I mean, I don't really know this lady. Bury her grief while by dressing extravagantly. I don't know, that seems like a bit much. Staring off into the distance. No. I think that ready to move on, and maybe she's waiting for someone, because I mean, she's dressing fancy and that, and I feel like you don't do that if you're in mourning. Like, I understand maybe you would dress a. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you don't dress fancy when you're in mourning. Unless, like, well, yeah, no. I don't think so. Let's go with ready to move on.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah? Oh, that's not a... Okay. It was yellow. Now, Mr. Barnes... I mean... exotic plants, roses for sale.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached, but since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Okay, I mean, okay, so what about your cactus?
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Okay, well that's kind of weird, isn't it?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh. I hope you're right.
Okay. Nope, that's not the right button. Okay, so we got a bunch of new things here. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Well, I mean, we have a cactus in a cracked pot that apparently wasn't there before. He has dead flowers in his window that are set up to make them more visible. And even she said that he would, yeah. Mr. Barnes is in love with Miss Fleming. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cactus as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Now, it said that I unlocked... Really? We unlocked new... Okay, that's interesting. I do like this look, though. It's got a gun. Well, it's got a holster. No, I think the gun is in there. This looks like he's, like, ready for an adventure, though. Anyway.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then. So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus in your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Let's see, this isn't really my area or I know what to do. Yeah, sure.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and.
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London. Oh, read between the lines. Help Barnes with his love life. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, maybe sometime before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Okay. Now let's see. I think since we got an achievement there, I'll call this part done. There's like 6 chapters and I don't know how long they are. I think there's 6 chapters in the achievement. So there's complete chapter 6, I think. Oh, I guess I can look. They are right here. So 8 chapters then, I'm assuming. And I'm gonna assume that like everything before, so like I'm assuming these 3 are got in chapter 6, and then like these ones are in chapter 7 or 5, and these ones are in chapter 4 and stuff like that. So it looks like that's the only one, assuming I'm correct, the only one that's in chapter 1. So chapter 1 may be a little bit shorter, but yeah. We'll call that one, this one here. We helped him with his love life, solved the mystery of what happened to our newspaper and that. And I'm starting to, I don't understand quite how they could make the Mind Palace thing challenging. I guess the only way I could see that they could make it challenging would be if when you bring it up, like they don't, like you have different options to go through and like they give you the colors so that you know which category of thing you need. And I guess they could just make it where all of your things are there and you just have to choose the correct ones maybe, but that's about it. So yeah, we will end this part here and continue on with chapter 1 next time. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you then.